This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Talk to me, say something.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable like you want them to be respectable towards you. So just sit back and relax. It's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G and certified true himself, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause soon as they made him, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Run a power move on him.
No one can do it better.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all, all and around the world. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Yeah, this is a channel where you can vent, speak your mind, and be yourself so freely and expeditiously. But at the same time, please be mindful and respectable to others like you want to be respected and mindful to as well. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made me, they broke the mold. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? How y'all be? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, taking the time out to tune in, check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Yeah, a channel where you can just vent, speak your mind, be yourself so freely and expeditiously. Shoot, that's just how it is. You got to be yourself, but remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable to others like you want the same done unto you. Yeah, so just sit back and relax and enjoy, cause I guarantee you it's gonna be a stone groove. And like I said, y'all didn't pay no money, so y'all better not act funny. And don't you dare be sour, because guess what? It's gonna be a good day, and it's all about positivity.
Holla at your head, man.
Run a power move on him.
Yeah, but I just want to say this: done finally got up to the 80-degree mark up here. Yeah, in Burlington, North Carolina. Yeah, that means it's
Hot.
yeah. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice during this time of year. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, later on in the week, it's gonna get cold as for subscribers. Give birthday who are dealing with bereavement right now. I can understand. I can't say I understand how they feel. But hey, suffering the loss of somebody that close to you, that's just like getting stormed by a bee.
Talk to me, say something.
Except it's worse. It's like somebody stabbed you in the heart. Now that's terrible.
Holla at your head, man.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm gonna say this right quick while it's on my mind. Sometimes people suffer a loss so devastating to them that I don't think they ever can recover from it. I mean, when they say you got to be careful that you can hurt somebody for life, yeah, that is true, because there's a lot of people I felt like they've been hurt for life too as well. To be honest with you, because they suffered a lot. I mean, it had to be something that was really devastating for them to really not to recover for real. I mean, and people have their ways, or people have their own ways and means of grieving. I mean, some people take it to the extreme. Some people handle it calm. Some people just can't handle it. I hate to say that, but it's sad, but it's true. Because I know, hey, look, I lost my dad. But Pete this. Y'all see I'm still in my right mind. I mean, I'm still Carlos, and I'm still going to have my phone. But I'm still in my right mind. I thank God for my life, health, strength, wisdom, knowledge, courage, and wisdom. I thank God for all that. Because, believe me, some people, like I told y'all, when I say some people handle losses in different ways, yeah, they do. And that's on the real. I mean, you got people, I mean, they cope. They cope with their grief. They use drugs or drink alcohol or whatever. And I know they saying it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But at the same time, too, whatever you do, don't let it do you. That's what they should be saying. I mean, people gonna do what they gonna do, but don't let whatever you do you.
Talk to me. Say something.
In other words, whatever you do, don't let it get the best of you. That's basically what I'm saying. I mean, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But you can't there's a lot of people you cannot tell that to. You know why? Because they, like I said, they think they got everything in life and a whole lot of sugar, honey, iced tea figured out, and they don't.
Holla if you hear me.
And check this out. Just want to say this right here. If it's something I don't know, I'm gonna ask some questions. Now, if somebody say they act like they don't want to give me the answer, yeah, they let you do your own research, true enough. But when I do get that research,
I throw it right in their face, let them know how I feel, and tell them what they can kiss after that.
and that's for real, for real. I mean, that's how I really, really, really feel, though. I mean, you can't help it, but hey, that's how it is. I mean, like they say, it be like that sometimes, and it do. But guess what? They say that don't mean it's right.
True that.
But at the same time, two wrongs might not make it right, but it damn sure makes it even. And y'all know that's way beyond the quintessential truth.
Yo.
That's right. But anyway, well, WWE Raw comes on tonight. But Saturday and Sunday, WrestleMania. Now, I know there's a lot of y'all out there don't like wrestling.
But I do.
But I'm going to say this right here. Wrestling is all that is entertainment. Some people take it so seriously and go to the extreme to where they just think I mean, they say it's fake, but we're going to say this. That's not the word. The word is staged. Because check this out. They got a story. It's just like what you be watching on TV. It's just like you watching those soap operas. John, Mary. Just like that. That's stage. You know, ain't no way in hell nobody gonna say that in real life. Do that, you might get your feelings hurt. But anyway, back to what I was saying. When I say stage, I mean There's a lot of stuff they do. They say don't try it at home, so they let you know it's dangerous. But at the same time, too, they got to be in great shape to take all that damn punishment they be taking. And that's on the real.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
Now that's on the real. They got to be in shape to take all that punishment. But me personally, I couldn't have did it. Why? Because if somebody was to spit on me,
It's the ass.
yeah, so that's why I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, it's not worth losing. It's not worth losing your job. It's not worth losing. But the worst thing you can lose is your freedom. And that's the last thing I strive every day not to lose. But sometimes we can be, especially a man like me, could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And then get arrested or lynched by over some bush. But guess what? Smart thing I do, if I was to do that, I make sure I am in a rifle, a double-barrel shotgun, an AK, a Uzi, or whatever, machete. I make sure I'm strapped. I make sure I'm well self-taken care of, because guess what? I'm gonna go to slanging and singing and shooting and booting and all that shit. So I know I might can't handle all of them, but guess what? I'm gonna give them some go, and I'm gonna let them know I ain't going out like no damn sucker. That's on the real for real.
Holla if you hear me.
But like I say, to avoid all that, I rather just stay out the way. I stay out their way and their faces. Because guess what? It's not worth it's not worth losing your freedom. Because we in a country where people like me in a no-win, always be in a no-win situation. And that's on the real for real. Not trying to be funny, not trying to sound difficult, but it's the straight up TRUTH, and it's on the real.
Holla if you hear me.
No jive. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't have no problem with nobody. And I'm not the hardest person to get along with. But at the same time, I only get along with those who get along with me. And I'm not the one to be played with nor underestimated.
Talk to me. Say something.
I don't believe in violence, but I do believe in self-defense.
Holla if you hear me.
And like I say, they say an eye for an eye. I believe in that. But when they say turn the other cheek, I'll do that too. And knock them knock them in their cheek that's facing me.
Holla if you hear me.
So to those, I'm not, no disrespect to the men and women, me and the women of God, but I want to say this to those jack-legged, jaw-jacking, the jack-legged Jubilee, the quoters, toters, tester liars, and jaw-jackers. I'm gonna say this right here. Before you even think about quoting scriptures, witnessing or whatnot, think before y'all do that. Look at yourself in the mirror. Don't worry. Don't try to act like. Don't try to save nobody who don't want to be saved. And if they do, that's between them and the Lord. Don't go on there pressuring. Don't go out there making it like you pressuring them to get into the Lord. You're going to hell, all that. That's just like putting a gun to somebody here and say, come on, boy, come and go to church. Guess what? I hate to say this, but in this day and time, say like one of those old school church women going around talking about, you need to, talking about, if you don't, y'all going to hell if y'all don't, y'all it's playing all that devil music. Y'all know y'all need to be saved. You do that in this day and time now. You think they going to listen? No. Not only they ain't going to listen, but they going to embarrass you. They gonna run you from wherever you are to Hateville. And depending on their mood swings, they gonna do worse, stump a mud hole in your tail or kill you. So don't go around trying to act like you bad because you act like you greater than everybody because you gave your life to the Lord. I mean, you did it on your own free will. Let people do it on their own free will. You don't push nothing. You don't make nobody do nothing what they don't want to do, what they ain't ready for, don't want to do. That, like I said, that's just like forcing somebody to do something that, I hate to say this, but that drives people away. That made them not want to be bothered with you. That make them don't trust you. And then every time they look at you or think about you, guess what? Even though they don't want to do it, it make them want to cuss you out.
Holla if you hear me.
And that's on the real for real. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Because guess what? Been there, done that, seen, did, and heard it all before. Yes, I have. But I had to learn too. I had to learn how to stay humble, live righteous, and all that. And be like, I'm gonna tell y'all this, like I always say to these little y'all Rudy Poos. Before I was considered an old head, I was one of them young damn fools too. And guess what? Yeah, I was hard-headed. Didn't want to listen. But you know what though? When reality, look, the only way you're gonna realize you're gonna realize a whole lot of stuff when reality start kicking your tail. And it can and it will kick your tail. But it's also what they call a wake up. It's called a rude awakening. That's what it's called. And I'm pretty sure, well, a lot of people might not want to admit it. And a lot of people act like they too proud to accept the fact that they got a rude awakening. I mean, it's nothing wrong with nobody getting a rude awakening, because guess what? There's a whole lot of our people out here. I ain't talking about just people of color. I'm talking about people in this world today are in need of a rude awakening, and that's for real. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's sad, but it's true. But a friend of mine told me years ago, in the 90s, I wasn't even 30 years old yet. She told me, she said, she told me I had no reason to feel bad about whatever it was at that time. She said, sometimes it takes a rude awakening to let people know that you're not the one to be played with nor underestimated. And she said, you didn't do nothing wrong. Whatever you said or did, evidently you was right. And you know what? That made me feel better, made me feel confident, and I learned more than I ever did growing up during my journey. Now, at the age I'm at now, there's a lot of stuff I don't realize, because some people, like I said, they won't admit, they won't acknowledge it, they damn sure won't correct. But at the same time, we don't have to worry about them. They the ones got to be held accountable. They the ones got to have answer to the higher power. And guess what? And whoever they answer to, and like I said, and who they answer to, they have they make the final decisions. Well, they make the final decisions, and they decide on whatever. So guess what? It's not for me to say or none of y'all to say. Only thing we can do is keep them in prayer, because that's all we can do. What can we do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. But y'all know what? My session is just about up. But I want to thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, view, check out and watch the Carlos Stargell Show, and that's on the Real for Real. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, I really appreciate the views too. And I want to thank all of the subscribers, even the new subscribers. I really appreciate that for real, y'all. No jive. I really appreciate y'all for that, because guess what? Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Y'all make my day. Every time y'all make my day when I think, just showing the love. That's all I can ask, because y'all don't have to do this, but I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all for, like I said, subscribing, viewing, watching, and all that. Hey, that means a lot. Little things means a lot. I always remember that. But y'all know what? And I want to, while I'm on here, I got to give a birthday shout out to my cousin-in-law, Shanal Favors. Happy birthday, Sister Lady, ma'am. Happy birthday. I ain't forgot about you. I know your birthday today. And this ain't no April Fool, but it is your birthday. Happy birthday, cousin. And tell old Todd, my cousin, that not only we gotta talk, but we gonna talk. And we gonna talk this week too. So until the next time, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence and increase the peace.
so, and then once again, thank y'all so much for taking the time, tuning in, viewing, and watching the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G, certified true, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out there like last year. Later when you're straighter.